My people, thank you for tuning in to the Path of Peace TV. I'm your host, Real Talk. Today I'd like to talk about, again, of course, the situation that's going on in Ukraine. The other day, which was yesterday, I saw these maternity wards where pregnant ladies being bombed or was bombed by the Russian military. Hospital with sick people, little kids, babies trapped under rubble, cannot defend themselves, cannot walk, and suffocating through all that mess. I'm just upset. This man, Putin, must go. His people must rise up against him and put his ass out of power. You guys there, speaking strictly right now to the Russian people and to the Russian government and to the Russian military people and generals. This man is giving y'all an unlawful order. And by y'all doing this, criminal charges is going to come against y'all as well, which the generals. Okay? You know when you're bombing something, it's not a military target in Ukraine. You know you're bombing apartment buildings, killing people. This little girl, I think, was 12 years old, was in a wheelchair. They killed her. People was driving their car. They stopped them. The Russian military stopped them and then sent them on and then start open fire on the car, hitting one of the girls. I think she was 12 years old, and she fell over on her little brother. This thing must stop. Putin is threatening the West, the United States, with nuclear arsenal. We don't want a world war. We definitely don't want that. But we have to target is nuclear weapons if we can. I'm talking about not just the United States, every country in the world, and knock it out. Because people like that should never have a nuclear weapon to begin with. Because things is not going his way, and he's trying to be a bully against the United States by telling them, if you get involved, we're gonna nuke you. But we can nuke you also. So now what you're doing, you're endangering your people, you're endangering the world to hold on to power. You generals in Russia, this man is giving you an unlawful order. He's doing mad world criminal criminal things going to be against him. Y'all need to stand down. Y'all need to tell your troops, do not open fire, do not bomb any civilian property. Matter of fact, y'all need to tell them, turn around, we coming home. If Putin want Ukraine, let Putin suit up with military gear and go in there and take Ukraine. But you must send a strong message. And also to the Russian allies that's out there. Y'all should not support this man. I know y'all maybe a terrorist country, also a dictator country, but y'all shouldn't support him. Let him stand by himself. Because when you're killing innocent people, little babies, kids, old ladies, old men, teenagers, and all this to go along with it, for what? For power? And then lying to his people and telling them that, the United States is this, the United States is that, the United States block boycott us. We boycott you guys because of your president, Putin. Putin do not care about any of you at all in Russia. I just want the United States government and all its allies and the allies for Russia stand against him. You don't gotta fight with us against him, but y'all put your weapons down. Do not defend a dictator. I'm sure you guys are too, but don't defend him because he's killing innocent people. When I say little kids, and like I said before, it's not based on color. When people talk to me about, well, it's not this and they're not my color, they're not this, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Compassion have no boundary. Compassion have no limits. Okay? Compassion don't have no sex, no race. Compassion is just that, compassion, as with love. So when people saying, man, they killed black people for years, okay, wrong is wrong. But we cannot see babies, kids, old ladies, old men being suffered, had a home, had a nice life. Now they have nothing. They don't have no house, they don't have no business, they have nothing. People are dying because they don't have no water to drink. Babies are dying from no food and water, from the cold. Come on, my people. Let's imagine for a minute this happened to us in the U.S. or whatever country you're in right now. How would you feel? We must have compassion. We must not be limited to compassion only when it's involved our people. Only when it's involved black people we have compassion. Or only when it's white people we have compassion and we care. No. Compassion is compassion. I'm tired of pushing this. Compassion is compassion, my people. Love is love. Listen, my people, I'm going to let it be short. Putin must go. The United States government and all its allies bump this man threatens nuclear weapon. Let's find where his nuclear target is at and knock it out. Knock out his nuclear target. The whole world needs to surround this country. I'm not talking war on the Russian people. Let me be clear. I'm not talking war on the Russian people. Because the majority of the Russian people is not with this BS. But I'm talking war on Putin and all his military if they don't stand down. But we have to put his ass out of power. We have to do to him what we did to Saddam Hussein. And Saddam Hussein people, just like the Russian people, need to bring him up on all charges. And at the end of his charges, he's being sentenced. And whatever their laws are in Russia, he needs to be dealt with it. But one man should never control a country and control the military. And the people don't have no voice. Come on, stop it. Listen, please, follow me on Facebook. Follow me on YouTube, my YouTube channel also. Okay? And also on my podcast, The Path of Peace or The Path of Peace TV, one of the two. Alright? On Anchor. And Spotify. Listen, everybody be safe. And just thank God when you wake up and you have a roof over your head. Thank God when you wake up, you go outside, you have a vehicle, if you have a vehicle to drive or a bike, whatever. But listen, the gas price is going up. But if it's to stop Putin by not getting their gas, we got to support it. It's a small price for us to pay. I know a lot of you are going to say, nah, man, gas is too much. Put yourself in the position of people in Ukraine. Put yourself in the situation of people in Haiti that have nothing. Put yourself in position of people in Afghanistan and all these people around the world that are suffering. And then think. You think that the gas go to $5 or $7? Too much. But it's a small price to pay for freedom. And these people in Russia don't have freedom. These people in Ukraine had freedom, but this devil, this demon, taking it away. But he don't understand. His home is in hell with his father. And every dictator, I'm letting you know, your home is in hell. Just remember, I tell you this. You have the power today. But your judgment day is tomorrow. And when it comes, your home will be in hell with the devil, not with God, because y'all don't believe in God. Because if y'all believe in God, and if y'all believe in Jesus Christ, then y'all wouldn't be doing this stuff. You know what I mean? You let the people have a voice. Listen, my people, thank you for listening. Have a good one.